Well, it feels like this day would never come, but SunFest is back at the waterfront starting tomorrow, and I'm joined by Jasmine and Amanda. They're two spokespeople for SunFest. Hi, guys. How are you?
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for having us.
Great.
Doesn't it feel like this day would never come?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're excited to have it here. 2-year hiatus. We're excited.
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, just the lineup this year is fantastic. So many people are talking about it. The first night, Sam Hunt, Goo Goo Dolls, Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Don't know what the surprise is, but they're there. Kid Colony House, and Flip Turn. A lot of fun to be had. First of all, guys, what's new at SunFest this year?
Okay, so one of the biggest new things that we're super excited about is that SunFest partnered with 1909 and to bring fresh local artists to SunFest. So we're going to have 13 brand new local artists to SunFest with it's a huge focus, and we're really excited about that.
You know, I do want to talk about one of those artists. I'm going to do some stuff to get my screen to share. There was one that was supposed to play SunFest for the first time, the biggest venue they've ever played. And it was Citizen Badger, and they did not get to play because SunFest in 2019 had some severe thunderstorms, and where Duran Duran was, that was the stage they were supposed to play. So then they had one battle of the bands for SunFest, which we don't do anymore. And then last year they're supposed to go on and make that performance, and it got canceled. So they say third time is the charm. And really 1909 is the one coordinating all this, right?
Yep, correct. So we're super excited to have all these 13 bands. You know, they're new to SunFest, and we're excited to have people that we recognize and that are local.
Awesome. Okay, Ellen says, great to see you. Hi, Ellen. Good morning to you. Lee says, I want to go. I think a lot of people want to go. Everett says, good afternoon, TA. He's watching in Palm Springs. Good afternoon to you. I still feel like it's morning time. So the headliners for each day, they're just pretty fantastic. Y'all want to go through some of those?
Sure. I'm excited for it to get kicked off with Sam Hunt and Goo Goo Dolls. I feel like I haven't seen Goo Goo Dolls in a really long time. And Sam Hunt either. I mean, really any concerts at all. So I'm just ready for them to be back. And I feel like we're really going to start off with a bang that night, Thursday. It's hard to believe it's SunFest Eve right now. I'm ready to go.
Right.
Friday, we have Slightly Stupid, my favorite band, Counting Crows. Now, there's a big controversy with Counting Crows. They were here, I think, 10 years ago, and they did not play Mr. Jones. And everybody was talking about it the next day. And I bet they will not play it again. That is my prediction. When I go to the concerts, they don't usually play it. But that's
maybe I'll slip them a note.
Yeah, we'll put in a good word.
Put in a good word for you.
And then Polo G obviously rounding out Friday, and then on Saturday.
Big day on Saturday. We have Lil Wayne, Brett Young, huge fan of Lil Wayne. Adam Lambert, huge fan of him as well. I'm a 90s kid, so Melissa Etheridge, yes, I'm here for this. And then also when we go into Boys to Men, absolutely there for that.
Yes, I cannot wait for them. That's going to be a good show as well. And then moving on to finish up SunFest, who is more timely than AJR? I mean, come on. I mean, that's just a big get. And then, Black Pumas are going to be rounding out. And then, of course, we end with a fireworks show, right?
Yes, the fireworks are back.
We're excited to have them back. It's going to be 9 p.m. And so it's going to be great. It's going to be a great show.
So what if people have tickets to last year's SunFest and they chose not to use them, but to use them this year? What do folks do for that?
If you have tickets from years ago, you can go on our website, sunfest.com, and then you can be able to redeem them. You will have to pick a day, indicate a day when you would like to come. But yes, it's super easy, very user-friendly. Just go on our website and take care of everything.
And that's something we should bring up. Tickets are day specific this year. Let's talk to Diana Craven, who's the sales director for SunFest.
This year, get the band back together. It's not just the lineup at SunFest, it's all your friends and your family coming back out to the waterfront in West Palm and celebrating our return and everyone being together again. Economic impact ranges anywhere from 15 to 20 million annually, and we spend a lot of time on to ensure that we have a strong economic impact, so providing jobs for the community and money going back into tourism to support Palm Beach County. We are this year, for the first time ever, selling tickets by day, and that is so we can make sure we have a safe and controlled environment for our guests.
Yeah, so that is new. If you're buying a single day ticket, it has to be for a specific day. And I think that's something that's pretty common among festivals. SunFest is just now getting there, honestly, right?
Yes. And also, if you get a 2-day ticket, you'll have to select which days you're attending as well.
Awesome. Denny says, I will be there. I can't wait. Wants to see Adam Lambert. Woot woot. He wants to see Little Wayne.
Yes.
Garrett says, hello. Good morning to see you. Corey says, hi, SunFest Eve. Hello to you. And he is so ready. Everybody is so ready to be there.
Yes.
So let's talk about what's new this year. We talked about the tickets are day specific, and the parking is tight, but you guys do have a solution for that, right? Do you want to talk about the parking pass you can purchase?
So you will be able to purchase parking passes. So when you go on sunfest.com, you can park at any of the garages. There's tons of options. So parking will never be an issue.
It's almost like a fast pass for parking. So
yeah, I love this. That's such a great idea because you never know where to go and you have all this anxiety. And by the time you park and get out of the festival, you're kind of like, ugh. But this is very specific. You're going to park here, pay this rate. It's pretty good system you got going there. There's different places. You can also park the Judicial Center, 4th Street Surface Lot, Government Center, and those are where you're doing the prepaid parking, right?
Yes. And we don't want parking to deter people from attending. You know, kind of the event experience starts with that. And, you know, you don't want to start with a bad experience from parking and then kind of ruin your whole day. But hopefully this helps solve that.
You can also take trolleys. I've never done this, but you can take trolleys and they'll drop you there at SunFest too, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So the city has a great trolley system. So definitely hop on the trolley.
And then we were spying on you guys this morning. I know y'all were out there setting up, but we were outside the gates and we saw that it looks like SunFest. So it's really feeling real now. You know, it's like we have tents up, there are lights, there are, you know, the stages, it's all happening. Another thing you have to do if you don't want to be deterred by parking, you can actually valet your bike.
Yes, that was actually happened a couple of years ago, and that when we started that program, and it's a great, easy, it's sustainable. So you'll be able to just park your bike, have a great time, and it'll be there when you get back.
Garrett wants to know, what about the Brightline train station and the Tri-Rail trains? I know that you can Brightline from Miami or Broward, get dropped off around Clematis Street and just walk to the festival. And then the Tri-Rail is over there on Banyan and Clearwater, right in front of Channel 5, actually, and you can drop off there and go that way. Danielle wants to know, will there be water stations to refill up reusable bottles? That is a great segue, because we have what you can and cannot bring to the festival, right? We have visual aids. So you bring a 12 by 12 by 6 bag, your sunscreen, plastic empty. Just don't try sneaking that pocket in there. Empty water bottle. You can bring that to SunFest. And I know you have water stations usually. Is that still true?
Yes. It just can't be a glass reusable water bottle.
Right. Between the plastic just for safety. And then one of the tips is to make sure you have that SunFest app. What features are on that app once the festival gets going?
One of the biggest features that I love that's on the app is that you can just design your schedule, right? So wherever you want to see what stage, it gives you a map of the stage. So it really enables you to design your own schedule.
And the thing I like is communication. You know, SunFest is plagued with storms that break out for like 30 minutes and then go away, and it's the nicest day again. But it like updates you on those times. And I know there's some contesting in there sometimes, usually some big prizes and some ticket upgrades. So you want to have that SunFest app open and on while you're there. Things you can bring, if you have babies, they can have their food, but in a plastic, again, no glass container. You can do fold-up chairs. I guess you could bring the beach ball if you really wanted to. I didn't realize my beach ball was in the pool this morning. That looks like I told them. Blankets are a must, umbrellas, but if it's near the stage, you might be asked to retract them. You can bring cameras, but not one that looks like this, right?
Mm-hmm. Non-professional cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So like the old school snaps you can bring, but nothing with a detachable lens. And then you are allowing wagons, strollers, walkers, wheelchairs, electric scooters for those that are disabled. So all those things are things you can do at SunFest. And so we have some tips and tricks. Keep your cell phone in a tight pocket to keep it protected. Keep your purse closed and avoid hanging it on chairs. I know you want to dance and you think, I'm just going to put this right here, but don't do it. Keep it tight on you. Fanny packs are back in style, so why not use that? Make sure you wear your sunscreen, stay hydrated, and if you lose an item, you have a lost and found, right?
Yes, and I would say one big tip for the ladies, if you have a purse with a flap over, that's just for security reasons. It's a great idea to bring to SunFest.
Absolutely. And transportation, we talked about, there's even a water taxi, you can palm tran, we have the trolleys, and so there's a lot. Are you guys ready, or are you already exhausted?
I'm ready.
I'm ready for it. Ready for it. I'll be exhausted Sunday after the fireworks.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk to us again on Monday.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Monday. Monday the phone is off. Ladies, is there anything you want to add that I haven't asked you?
No, you covered everything. Super impressed. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, great job. And I can't wait to actually meet you guys in person. And congratulations on being the new spokespeople for SunFest. And I'm ready for the 3 stages, 4 days, 50 plus bands, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll be there all day, every day. And I'm sure we'll pass each other with frantic glances as we're going places. So have fun, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here.